Hello, hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to do a quick tutorial video on how to use the BeautyCounter Flawless in 5 kit. The Flawless in 5 kit is a preset kit made by BeautyCounter that highlights the 6 most foundational pieces of your face. It's going to give you a fresh, flawless, everyday look using the safest products possible. So what we are going to do is start with the Tint Skin. Tint Skin is our lightweight hydrating foundation. It's buildable coverage. It is amazing. It goes on really smooth, soaks into your face, and really helps your skin just look even. We have different shades, and I can help you find a shade that matches your skin tone perfectly. I use our retractable foundation brush as well. How I use it is I pat it into the 4 points and a little bit on my nose, and I just spread it out throughout my face. I have prepped my face with our Countermatch Adaptive Lotion and our brightening oil just for a little extra moisture this morning. If you like a little bit more coverage, this is buildable, so you are able to use a little bit more, another layer of it as well. I feel like this Tint Skin covers pretty well, so I don't feel like I usually need a ton. We don't use a ton of preservatives in our products. We use a little bit, but not a lot. So it does not take a ton of product because we don't have fillers as well. So I would start with just a little bit and then add as you go along. So once you have that base on and spread out, you can see already how it just kind of made my skin tone a little bit more even. The next step is our amazing concealer pen. It has a brush tip. You click the bottom and concealer will come out the bottom. And I just paint this right here under my eyes. I don't go right under my eyes because I feel like that's gonna make it look too big. You really want to conceal this area of your face. Right through there. That's really where you want your skin to look brighter. And if you have any, spots that you like a little bit more coverage on, you can just touch it up. I have a little scratch there, so we'll do it right there. I like a little bit around my nose, a little bit more, and on my chin. The concealer pen is amazing. It's one of my favorite items. And what I use is a Beauty Blender sponge you can get off of Amazon. I spray a little bit of either our rose water mist or our plumping mist on the sponge just to dampen it a tiny bit, and I just tap the concealer in. I don't wipe it off. I really want it to stay where I put it, so I just tap over it just to kind of blend it into the skin. I swear the combination of our Tint Skin and our concealer really gives you just a flawless look. As you guys can already see, my skin already looks a million times better, and it feels great. It doesn't feel too heavy. Our makeup is not heavy. It is amazing. It makes it look like your skin, and that is what I love. The next step in the Flawless in 5 kit, so we've done our lightweight foundation. Our concealer is going to be our eyebrow pencil. And I am so glad that BeautyCounter has included this in the Flawless in 5, because for me, eyebrows make a big difference. Every time I do somebody's makeup and I fill in their eyebrows, they're like, wow, that made such a big difference in my face. And I'm like, I know, you don't realize it until you're missing it. So our brow pencil has the brush on one end and the pencil on this end. I usually sharpen it. Most times I use it maybe every 2 times because I like a fresh tip on it and I like it to be nice and pointy. So what I do when I fill in my brows, the 90s kind of killed me on the brows. So I just kind of fill in the inside corner just to make sure it's nice and finished. And then I finish it by just outlining the top of my brow. And that kind of brings it up. It makes it look just a little bit more done. And then pull it down. And brush it where I want it to go. And you can already tell just a little bit of filling in. You don't want to make it look too crazy, but you can tell the difference and how much it makes my brows look so much better. So fill in the inside corner, just small strokes, and then outline the top of the brow, and then pull down right there. You can also use some of our shadows for filling in the brows with the brush if you're more used to a shadow. Our classic palette has some amazing neutrals that are great for filling in the brows. Okay, so that's 3 steps in our Flawless in 5. Don't be mistaken, there is 6 steps in our Flawless in 5. Flawless in 5 should just only take 5 minutes, right? So the next step is our blushes. We have brand new formulated blushes. They are called butter powders. They are amazing. The pigments are awesome. So many different shades, and they go on seamlessly. So I'm gonna use Sorbet. And I'm just gonna use, we have amazing brushes as well, just our angled blush brush. I'm just gonna tap that into the apples of the cheeks and up to give myself just a little bit of a rouged look. And we have some gorgeous new fall colors I can't wait to play with. It's just going to get a little bit of color on your face. And you can see how that just freshened up and made my face glow a little bit. All right, so we've done the foundation, the concealer, the brow pencil, the blush. There's 2 more steps. The next step is going to be our mascara. We have 2 different types of mascara. Mascara is one of the worst offenders in the beauty industry because of the ingredients in them. So it took us long time to really get this formulated the way we wanted. So we have a brand new formulation. We have a lengthening and a volumizing. I tend to really like our lengthening better. I like the little brush. And I really like the way it goes on. The thickening is a little bit of a fatter brush if you're used to more of a fatter brush. And so you can be sure that this is one of the safest mascaras. We don't use coal tar dyes. We don't use fragrances. None of our products have fragrances in them because fragrance is just a generic term for a bunch of ingredients. Some may be regulated and some may not be. So we are very careful about the ingredients we put in our products. We third-party test. We have a list of 1,500 ingredients that is on our never list. I mean, cosmetics are something we put on our face almost every day as women. And we are very careful about the other items that we use in our life, but sometimes we just don't even think about our makeup because we don't know. All right, lengthening mascara to make the eyes pop a little bit. And the last step in our Flawless in 5 kit is our lip glosses. They are so yummy, so creamy. They have a vanilla taste to them. And I am using Dahlia. Ooh, there's a train. And so that is our Flawless in 5 kit. And you can see it's just a fresh, flawless look. Foundation, concealer, blush, lip gloss, mascara, and brow pencil. So stay tuned for me to post a picture of our Get the Look kits as well. Those are gonna give you a little bit more of a done up look. They are our shadow palettes, our eyeliners. It's also got a bronzer and a lipstick in it. So stay tuned for that. But hopefully this is helpful for you guys to get to know our Flawless in 5. Thanks.